Okay, I am recording right now for my speech, and I also have a stopwatch right here. Kind of hard to see, but there you go. And I'm going to be timing myself as well, so I'll show you the time before it's over. Okay. All right. And ready, 3, 2, 1. According to the International Health Association, 10.8% of all gym memberships are sold within the first month of the year, January. And then by December, that trickles off to about 7%. This happens usually because people get unmotivated, don't want to go to the gym anymore, or find excuses. So who here has ever had a goal to lose weight or to get fit? I'm sure everyone has at some point. And owning a gym membership is not something that should be necessary for exercise. And that's why today I'm going to teach you that the best ways to exercise are the ones that are fun to do. So I myself have never owned a gym membership in my life, but from my previous speeches have said that I have lost a lot of weight throughout my life. So today I'm going to be going over how I did that. So first of all, I'm going to be talking about the power of walking. The next one I'm going to talk about is some video games. And then lastly, I'm going to be talking about making plans to become an adventurous person. So first of all, walking. So who here in the room has 2 feet? I would assume everybody has 2 feet. And everybody obviously knows how to walk, but walking, it's usually seen as like the lazy way to exercise. It's like, oh, he's walking because he doesn't want to run. Well, surprisingly enough, sports chiropractor and physical therapist Matt Tannenberg said this about walking. Walking can be as good of a workout, if not better, than running. The reason he said this is because walking can be done for longer periods of time, meaning it has longer effects on your health, whereas running is an intense short-term workout. Yes, with running, you are engaging more of your body, but because of the length of time you exercise with walking, you're able to exercise your body more. And it actually is linked to health. The British Heart Foundation in 2013 conducted a study for the correlation of patients who had likeliness of getting a stroke in the older years of their life, and they measured that against them taking a long walk every day. They came to find out that not only did it affect them getting a stroke, reducing that risk, but by 39%, their risk of death went down. So almost 40% of people who took a daily walk, it took their risk of death down. Now, me, I take a 45-minute walk every day. When the weather is nice, I even walk to campus to BYU, Idaho. That's 2.5 miles from where I live. And the walking is truly something that is exhilarating for me because I came to find out after I broke my foot that I couldn't walk, and I didn't realize the amount of health benefits that it did have that I was missing out on. So for those, my recommendation to everybody is that you can find something called a pedimeter app. There are tons of them. And the one specifically that I use is right here. It's called Samsung Health. I use it because it's free. And finding a pedimeter can be a way that you can track your steps. You should be taking around 10,000 steps a day. So walking is great and all, but due to the current circumstances of COVID-19, we can't necessarily walk everywhere. But I don't think it'll be forever. But while we're home, there is in-home exercises that we can do. So when I hear in-home exercises, I think push-ups, crunches, squats, and to me, that does not sound like fun exercise. That sounds like a punishment. So there is a genre of video games that can help with exercising. Because although that doesn't sound fun, it is fun, video games. This certain genre is called rhythm video games. Video games such as Just Dance or Beat Saber are video games that utilize motion control instead of a standard controller. This here is Just Dance, and on the bottom is Beat Saber. Both of them have special motion control technology that tracks what you do and to a character on the screen. So with Just Dance, you dance along with choreography. With Beat Saber, you swing your arms around and do it to a song. So these types of exercise are things that you can do easily for fun and at home. So a man who's about 180 pounds, if you were to play Just Dance for 30 minutes, could burn 200 calories. That same man, if he were to go on a jog for 30 minutes, would burn 250 calories. It's a very comparable number that they can be able to burn, but you tell me, which one sounds like it's a lot more fun to do? Dancing in your home or going for a 30-minute jog? So these are great ways that you can exercise. And myself, I play Just Dance every day. So we've talked a little bit about walking. We've talked about some fun thing called a rhythm video game. But what's going to motivate you to do these things? If you have a plan and you have a place to be and you have a goal for somewhere to go, it's going to motivate you to do something, right? To become an adventurous person means that you're willing to try new things. And by trying new things, I mean having the mentality to go out and do something. I'm not saying to travel the world, but I am saying that there are fun things that you can find locally to do. Here's an example of a Google search that I did. I just looked up local nature sites near me in Rexburg, Idaho. A lot of time people say there's nothing to do in Rexburg, but it populated with all these little dots of things to do. So some of them you could say, oh, well, I've been there, but you can't possibly have been to all these places. And doing research like this can make you think, oh, I could go on a hike. I could go on a jog. I could go find this new beach I've never been to. I could see the site. And going on these adventures is going to motivate you to get out of the house and do something. So to recap, I told you about how much walking can be beneficial to your health. I said how you can exercise in the home by playing dancing video games, and also to go outside and be motivated to be adventurous. And all these things together do not require a gym membership and are great ways to exercise. They can improve your health, you can lose weight, and you can have a lot of fun while doing them. So what are you waiting for? Everyone here should choose a fun activity that they could do today that they can have some fun with. Thank you so much. My final time was 7 minutes, 44 seconds.